Meg.
Do you want to share your story first a little bit?
Okay, I'll share my story real quick.
Yeah,
So guys,
so
I honestly came in for the products. I was looking for a change in my body. I was a former D1 athlete in college. I played lacrosse at Penn State, and I was working 60 hours a week. I was splitting my time managing Lululemon, which you all probably know of, and I was also teaching like 22 group fitness classes a week. I was burnt out, and I had no time for me. Like my health was slowly starting to slip away, and I really needed something that was going to fuel my body and also like make me feel good. I was not happy with myself at all. So Meg came into the store one day at Lululemon, complete stranger. She shared basically in the fitting room that she had an amazing transformation, and they came in at a weird time, like at 9 in the morning, 10 a.m. when most people are at work. So I wondered what they did, but more importantly, Meg shared that she had lost like a lot of weight and she needed to come in and get all new clothes. And at the time I had tried everything, like every single product under the sun. Like I stooped as low as doing Nutrisystem. That's how desperate I was for a change. And I tried meal prepping. I tried it all, like Whole30, I don't even know, keto, whatever. All the stuff, I did it. I've done other companies too that were shakes. And I was at the point where I just needed change and I was so desperate for it. So I started my system, and I had an incredible transformation, which I will share later tonight. I love the products more than anything. I felt the energy. I felt so great. But the big thing was I started sharing to hold myself accountable, I started sharing my journey on social media. Like literally was my main intention, because I knew if I put it out there, I was not going to fail, because I failed every other program under the sun. And as I started posting, like people were interested in what I was doing. And Meg briefly mentioned to me about the business opportunity and how I can make money and get my products paid for and eat for free every month. And that was definitely, a light bulb went off for me totally. And as I started sharing pretty organically on social media, Facebook, out in the community, at work, people were asking me like, what are you doing? You look amazing. You sound great. You seem so happy. I want to know like what you're doing. And that's kind of where I started sharing Isagenix, and the opportunity kind of just fell into play very organically and naturally. And within my first month, I was able to pay for my box. I made just a little bit over $300, which put me in paid for my first month of food. And then a month later, I found out we were having a baby. And that's when everything changed for me. That's when my back went against the wall, because I knew that I did not want to be working 60 hours a week anymore. I want to be home with this little baby that was growing inside my belly. And that for me was my drive. So I told Meg, I'm going all in. I need this more than anything. And those next 2 months, I brought in just about $10,000 from Isagenix. And my why was so big, and I knew I was not giving up. And from there, it just kind of took off. So that's a little bit of my story, how I got started, and now, building this business from home, raising a child. I did the whole thing while I was pregnant and while I was, breastfeeding still. And it's just blessed our family financially, physically, all of the above. So Meg's going to share her story on how she got started. And I'm just so grateful for all of you guys being here tonight, because your life is about to change.
Oh, Nat, I can hear your voice quiver when you talk about Mateo. I know. You get so emotional. You guys, I'll never forget when people say, so many women get so tired and nauseous when they're pregnant, and they kind of derail and they pull away from business and they're just not as motivated. And you guys, Natalia did the exact opposite. She went crazy, and I have never seen so much fire and drive in her. And I know that's very similar. A lot of you on here holding your babies. I love it. It's so sweet. So no matter where you are in your life, whether you're a female, whether you're a male, I just kind of want to share with you guys, from my fiance and I together. A lot of you know Wally, and who started this business with me and the products at the same time. Actually, he was about a month behind, I think, product-wise, because he wanted me to be the guinea pig, of course. So I formerly cheered professionally and was always kind of just forced to be in really good shape. We worked out a lot. And so that was not as hard for me at the time, but I was eating terribly. I was not eating well at all. I would get home from practice at 11 or 11:30. I would stop on my way home for fast food. As you guys know, Wendy's, McDonald's, this terrible stuff is open late. Nothing remotely healthy is open late for convenience eating. And so I wish so badly that I had this nutrition then. And when I found Isagenix through my dear friend Kelly on social media, you guys, I just remember thinking if all these people can do it, I can do it. Why not? 30-day money back guarantee. All right. Well, that's like Nordstrom return policy. Nordstrom really speaks to me. And I was like, I can do this. Like, that's not hard. So in my first month, I released right under 10 pounds, which for me was pretty significant, you guys. And then, shortly after after all my weight loss goals were achieved, I started putting on some lean muscle and just feeling the best that I have ever felt. And I remember right away, Kelly sharing with me, go find 2 accountability partners. Don't think about building a huge business. Just find some accountability partners. I'm like, that's easy. I can do that. So Natalia was literally one of the first people, you guys. I think I went into Lululemon like the next day. And I think it was maybe about a week later that you actually enrolled. Because I remember I talked to her once, and then I made sure that I asked her when she was working again so I could go back. And I remember her telling me, do you have anyone else in this business yet? And I'm like, I'm going to be honest with you, girl. No, let's be a 2-man show and let's run together. I was like, you would be the perfect person with me. Our energies, our morals and values aligned. And I was like, we can do this together. And so I introduced her to Kelly, and I just remember feeling, this relief off of me. Not only feeling great with the products, you guys, internally feeling good, you're able to serve so much more. But let me talk to you a little bit about the financials. And I'm going to be super open and honest with you. At the time when I started this business, I was in managing a sales team and a counter-intel terrorism company. Not really the most influential, impactful job, if you will, but it paid the bills. And I made good money. I was just a very poor money manager. And I had gotten myself into quite a bit of debt in college and in my 20s. We're talking like over $10,000 of credit card debt. And I had a vet bill at my veterinarian office for like almost $4,000. I had no solution to paying that off. I was barely making the minimum payment. So as we go through this call tonight and you guys hear our stories, I started this with $36 in my checking account. To be so honest with you, I asked my fiance if he would pay for it my first month, and I promised there was some referral bonus thing. I didn't really know that much about it. I was like, I promise I'll make you your money back, and I'll make it back tenfold. And he was like, all right. And I was like, laser. I had no choice. My back was literally against the wall. So if you're listening tonight and you feel that way in your life, I really want you to keep an open mind. And from the best place in my heart, I want you to think about, if you have no other option, then keep your opportunity open for this. Because we are living proof that it is a reality, you guys. If you put in hard work, Natalia makes multiple 6 figures. We do. I'm going to introduce you guys our dear friend and mentor in this business who makes 7 figures. Seven, like with zeros. I keep going. And that might be so crazy to each of you, but I also don't want you to discredit what that extra $200, $300 a month will do for you. Not just you, but the people that you're going to share this with. Because there are people whose lives will drastically be changed by an extra $300 a month. Like, it gives me chills thinking about it. And you talk about a life of impact. You are impacting people's health and financials. There are no 2 greater things, I think, in this world, you guys. You're impacting people on such a big scale. So I'm going to introduce you really quickly. Our dear friend, she's like a sister to Natalia and I. She has been an absolute blessing in our lives, you guys, over the last 2 short years. 2 years, that's it. And Kelly Dickerhoof has been doing this business for 7 years, you guys, a little over 7 years. She was a stay-at-home mama. She'll share her story. I don't want to give you it all. Stay-at-home mama who has now gone from making $0 staying at home to making over almost $2 million annually. And I really want you guys to think, I know some of you might roll your eyes and you might be like, yeah, right. And I know that's what Kelly thinks because she doesn't talk about the money a lot, but we can do that for her, you guys, because it is her reality. But it's also to show you in 7.5 years how hard she's worked. She has over 175,000 people on her team. 175,000. It equates for almost 1/4 of all of Isogenics, you guys. All of it. It's so profound, the impact that she's had. And I remember my fiance telling me, if you're going to build this business, you need to go with someone who has created multiple millionaires and multiple 6-figure income earners. She's created hundreds of 6-figure income earners, you guys. So it's the person, this is the team you want to be on. It's the person you want to join. So without further ado, Miss Kelly.
Hey guys. Wow, that was like, get a little sweaty with all those numbers. I don't like to talk about the numbers so much, but it has been an incredible journey. Before I even get started, I see that my beautiful niece is on here. So hello, Olivia. I just want to say hi to you. I love when I see these kids and babies coming on and listening and getting inspired, because being raised by 2 entrepreneurial parents, like, entrepreneurship and just all of that. It's so important to start from a young age. So hi, babes. I love you so much. And thanks everybody for getting on this call tonight. I will make this quick. I just wanted to come on, share a little bit about my story and welcome you all. I know a lot of you I get to meet next week in Phoenix and I can't wait. And then those of you that I know, I can't wait to squeeze you. I'm so excited. But yeah, like Meg said, my journey started just a short 7.5 years ago. Actually, it seems like a long time now. But I was introduced to Isagenix actually by sitting next to a lady on an airplane, and didn't know it was a business, really just wanted this cleanse that she kind of told me about. And so I put that cleanse in my body, and we're not here, you guys, to talk about products tonight. We're here to honestly talk about the money, because that is just, it's amazing what Isagenix is doing right now. But the products did have a life-changing, altering on my body. So I will tell you, if you have yet not tried the products, put them in your mouth. Like I think it was Nat or Megan, I can't remember, said it's money back guaranteed. So it's like a free sample. It's a giant sample that you can have shipped to your house. Try it all. If you're not happy, if you're like, oh, those girls were full of it, then just send it back. But I promise you, I'm not full of it. It was that life-changing for me, to where network marketing always made sense to me. I've heard of people who are like skeptical to the industry. I've never been skeptical. Prior to being a stay-at-home mom, I was a hairdresser. And so I lived my life on referral-based marketing. Like that was how I built my business, by people referring because they like the job that I do. So network marketing makes sense to me because it's all about referring for a product that you love, right? Well, I loved this Isagenix. These shakes were like, holy cow, lit me up from the inside out, took me from this exhausted mom to this woman who is just living vibrantly, just excited about life, excited to share. And so it was very natural for me to share these products. And that's what I did. I didn't do it like out, it wasn't for the business at first. I really just didn't even know there was a business. I just shared on my social media one day that I was one satisfied customer, and I was really excited that I'd slipped into my skinny jeans. It wasn't really about weight loss for me, you guys. It was more about the energy that I was lacking. I was nutritionally deprived, knew nothing about nutrients, even though I was an exercise instructor at the time, which is really kind of funny, but it was all about being skinny, you know? And, but the products were life-changing. Told my social media was intrigued, and that's when Janet Elo, I call her an angel in my life, the lady I met on the airplane, came over to my house and showed me my first compensation plan. And it kind of just, I got it. It was like I could look at anybody in the eyes and tell them, put these products in your mouth. They're gonna make you feel incredible. And it was just a no-brainer that why wouldn't I make an income off of referring something that I loved? And that's what kind of started my journey. And from that, it just snowballed. 7.5 years later, grateful for this amazing team, grateful for all the people that have brought into my life. And I just want to speak to the person who is already kind of feeling, I want to speak to two people. The first person I want to speak to is the person who's kind of like, oh, this is like too good to be true. These girls, this, all that. And I want to invite you tonight to just think like, maybe too good to be true is actually something that our abundance life deserves, something that you actually can receive if you stop thinking of, oh, it's too good to be true. It probably is. Maybe just receiving tonight, at least from me, saying it isn't too good to be true. It's good, it's true, and it's available to you if you're willing to work hard and do what it takes. Now, I can tell you as a network marketer, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's simple. If you follow the steps, it's something that you can so naturally do. The second person I want to speak to tonight is the one who's got that kind of flame or flicker in their belly, and they're already excited on this call, and they're already feeling that just kind of excitement and joy tonight. And I want you to just lean into that tonight. I want you to just let that little flame fan a little bit bigger, because that is what will help you build a successful business. It's when you no longer care what people think about you. You jump into this with just a heart of service. And that is when that flame just grows and it becomes more simple. So those are the people I'm speaking. I know you some incredible numbers. I know Natalia is going to bring you so much value. To meet you all.
We lost you a tiny bit, Kel, but that's okay. Now I can hear you. Yeah.
She muted me. She's like, I'm cutting her off.
Excited to meet you all. That was perfect. Yes, we are going to go over the compensation plan with you guys. So showing you how to make 10K in 60 days. Now, we want you to keep an open mind to this. If you are comfortable writing it down, there are a lot of studies out there, you guys. Speaking out a goal, you can speak because you're all muted. So feel free to talk it out. No one's going to hear you. But I want you to like envision this and put it into your own terms in your own life. And I really do want you to speak out your goals and write your goals down. You are 60% more likely to achieve a goal if you speak it out and you put it down on paper. So Natalia and I are going to go over this with you right now. And if at any point you have questions or you get lost, if you can hop down and there's a chat box at the bottom. If something is confusing to you, please post a question down there and we will do our best to answer a couple of these at the end, okay? We're going to go through this uninterrupted just to show you guys the compensation plan. Your head will spin. It will. And I know you're going to see dollar signs and money and you're going to be like, oh my goodness, but it's a good problem to have. And don't worry, the person who invited you to this call will be adding you to our product page on Facebook called ISOFuel and our business page called Impact Makers. There are videos, there are tools there to make you all very successful and to help you understand this further. So just like Kelly said, just keep an open mind and take it all in and get excited. Let the wheels in your head start turning, because I remember not being able to sleep at night after I saw this compensation plan. Like, I still get goosebumps thinking about it. Like, holy macro, like, is this real? Like, is it? I know it is. Like, I know Kelly, I love her, I trust her. I know all these other people are doing it, men and women. So it's real if you make it be real. We will show you this compensation plan, but there's one thing I can't make you do, and we can't make you do the work. So I invite you to dig deep and think about where you can fit this into the pockets of your time here and there. Know that you don't have to be a full-time network marketer, but if you treat this like a business, it's going to pay you tenfold what you make in your full-time position. And we're going to show you that right now. So Nat is going to share screen with us and do something really cool on the iPad Pro that she won through Isagenix, which is amazing. We have this awesome tool. She's going to be drawing it out as I talk it out with you guys. So when you have questions, feel free to write this down, you guys, as well. Yep, I got you, girl. Are you clearing it all? Okay, so your first goal is you guys enrolling and starting with a package. Now, we will go over that at the end. Natalia is going to show you a little bit about the different packages that you can use to get started if you have not done that yet. So you enroll with a package. Guys, there's no additional business buy-in. You aren't holding a ton of products in your living room, selling shakes out of your living room, going to the post office. You don't have to do any of that. It is literally freaking amazing that you get to eat your overhead. So she'll show you some of this at the end, how you get started, what it takes. You're not paying some crazy business fee. You aren't. You start a brick and mortar, guys, get ready to have a $100,000 loan that you have to take at least to start a business like that. This business is simple. You start with a package of products that you consume. So you get to eat your overhead. Your first goal is to just find 2 people, 2 accountability partners, friends, family, friends at work, husbands, wives, cousins, nephews, whoever. So you enroll your first 2 people. You're going to enroll them on the best package. And we're going to talk to you about the 3 tiers that you can enroll people with. If you are here for success and you truly, genuinely need this $10,000 in your life, you are going to start with the best package because there's just no other option in this business. If you want to set yourself up for success and your people up for success, that's the way to do it. So you enroll person number 1 with chicken scratch. No, just kidding. You enroll person number 1 with the best package, and Isagenix pays you a $100 product introductory bonus. It's called a PIB. So you make $100 off enrolling the first person. And guess what? They pay you next day. Next day. How unreal is that? Not many places do that, you guys. So next person you enroll in the same week with the same package, you get another $100 product introductory bonus. But the best part about this is when you enroll 2 people in the same week, 2 or more, you always get a double bonus for as long as you're in this business, you guys. So Isagenix is going to double that to $200 for each person. That's $400 right there that you make off enrolling 2 people. Now, when you've enrolled your first 2 people, you've opened up the doors to earning residual income, and you have hit the first level of leadership in Isagenix, which is called consultant. Isagenix pays you a $50 bonus. Again, another bonus, you guys. This company is so generous. So a $50 bonus for hitting consultant. Guys, this can take you literally 10, 15, 20 minutes to find 2 people and make back $450. So that's goal number 1. don't put a time frame on this. Do this as quick as possible, because what's really cool about this level is the first level, you start opening up the doors to earning income while you're sleeping. And we'll go over that in a little bit with you. I don't want to make your head spin. Just know when you get paid in Isagenix, there is literally so many ways between all of us on here and the person that enrolls you, whoever invited you, they're going to be texting you being like, hey, you just made an extra 200. You just made an extra 50. And when you get paid, you're going to be like, wait, what? That was more than I was expecting. Most people get their paychecks. And if you're anything like me in my old job, I used to be like, wait, that's not right. That's less than I thought. And it's hard. It doesn't feel good to make less than what you thought or have your hours cut back. So your next goal is just creating consultants. You became a consultant by enrolling your first 2 people. So now person number 1, you guys can write their names, by the way, in the 1 and 2 spot. Think of the first 2 people that you would love to share this with. So person number 1, what's in it for them? It's not just what's in it for you guys. It's what's in it for them too. They want to make back $450. You just told them if they share with 2 people, they're going to make back $450. So person number 1 enrolls 2 people and they make back $450. But what you've done is you've created your first consultant. So Isagenix pays you a $100 bonus for creating your first consultant. So $100 for first consultant. And then person number 2 says, wait a minute, that's crazy. I want to make back $450 too, just by finding 2 friends that eat. Guys, that's as simple as it is. Keep it simple. 2 people that eat. Weight loss, performance, healthy aging, more energy. We all know people that need healthier solutions for their lives. So person number 2 becomes a consultant, and Isagenix pays you another $100 bonus for your second consultant. So tally those up on the right side. Perfect, an extra $200 there. And now you've created you've hit your second level of leadership, which is called Crystal Manager. You've built 2 consultants, and Isagenix pays you a $250 bonus for hitting Crystal Manager. Now, what's amazing about the timing right now, and especially why we're doing this call, we have just entered a double bonus period, you guys. So instead of $250, Isagenix is going to pay you $500. $500 for that. So put 500 to the right and tally that part up. This second level of leadership, you'll make $700. If you guys add that up, you have paid yourself $1,150 for 6 total people. Now I'm going to break this down a little bit for you guys, and we're going to go high and then we're going to go a little bit lower. And I want you to think about what this looks like in your life. So most people work about a 40-hour work week, right? Most of us probably work more than that if we're honest with ourselves. Let's just take a high number of a high salary. A lot of people dream of making $100,000, or if you're blessed to do that now, you might be making $100,000 a year. If you work a 40-hour work week times 52 weeks in a year, you are working 2,080 hours a year. So I want you to divide $100,000 divided by 2,080 hours. You are paying yourself an hourly wage of $48 an hour. 48, okay? That's a great amount of money. That's also not counting taxes. So you guys, that's probably like half that amount. The average person that I talk to on these Zooms makes anywhere from about $12 an hour to $25 an hour. Now let's take a $65,000 salary, okay? $65,000. I'd say the mean income in the US and Canada is about 50 to 65. You divide that by 2,080 hours, you're paying yourself $31 an hour, okay? So we'll go even both directions, see what works in your life. Maybe it's less than that, whatever your salary is. I want you to divide that by 2,080 hours. That's a minimum of 40 hours a work week for 1 full year. So if you take that $1,150 that we just showed you for enrolling your first 6 people in this business, it's very hard to put a timestamp on this business, I'll be honest with you, because it's in the pockets of your time here and there. If you are able to, I would suggest blocking out at least 1 to 2 hours a day. Do yourself that service. If you are serious about this business, make some sacrifices. There are sacrifices. Like Kelly said, I'm not going to tell you this is going to be the easiest thing you've ever done, but it's a simple business. If you put in the time and the energy, it will pay you aggressively. And we're living proof of that. And I know you can do that too. Anybody can do this business, you guys. So if you take, let's just say it takes you 5 hours of time. Maybe. That's a lot. We're talking 5 minutes on a text message, 15 minutes on a call, 10 minutes on a Zoom, 30 minutes on a Zoom, whatever that looks like. Let's just say for you to hit that level above, $1,150, divide that by 5 hours of your time. You are paying yourself $230 an hour. Per hour, you guys. 5 hours of your time. Are you worth that? Heck yeah. I bet all of you are nodding your head right now like, wait, $230 an hour? You guys, I talked to a lawyer on this call the other day. She makes $130 to $175 an hour. This is more for her. This is more. That's like a job that's pretty crazy, right? I mean, lawyers, they make great income. So think about this. We're going to go on to the next levels and show you guys this briefly, okay? I don't want you to get confused at this part. What you've done here is you've become a consultant by enrolling 2 people, right? And all you're duplicating in this business is continuing to enroll and help those people become consultants. That's all that you're doing. So you've created 2 consultants and you've made $11.50. That was your first level of leadership that you made here, right? So your next level of leadership is just building 6 consultants. 6 consultants will make you an additional $1,900. $1,900. 19. That's only 18 total people in your business. 18. And remember, you're only responsible for enrolling 6 of those people. And then you're working with them to find their 2. 6 people. We all know 6 people. All right, I get excited because this literally was like 6 people. I'm like, shoot. I hope I can text a few friends, call my mom, call my dad. Like, think about those people. All right, next goal is 10 consultants. This is hitting the highest level of leadership in Isagenix, you guys, in bonuses before you go on to earning some pretty incredible residual income. You're already earning residuals in this. I don't want to go into all of that with you because I don't want it to confuse you. Just know there's more money in this also that's going to be happening as you're doing this in tandem. So 10 consultants is $2,400. And one of the residual bonuses that you're going to make along this journey is called the 5-cycle bonus. And you will start to see your cycles in your back office, the website that you get. You'll get a login when you enroll. You'll start to see that as you're hitting these goals. That's going to be an extra $500 for each of you. Now, your target goal for your first 60 days is 20 enrollments. If you enroll 20 people personally on the best package, please add up an extra $4,000 in product introductory bonuses. That's just Isagenix saying, hey, thank you so much for getting these people to order from your online grocery store. Here's an extra $4,000. $4,000? Guys, that would have paid off my entire vet bill that I accrued for 2 years. 2 years. I can pay that off. 20 people, I'm going to put the work in. It's not that hard. Then on top of that, you're going to have the residual income that we talk about, which is called cycles. This is money that works for you, you guys. Say you're a gym owner or a personal trainer or whatever your job is. You go into work from 9 to 5. When you leave, you're not making income. This is income that's working for you while you're sleeping, while you're breastfeeding your baby, as a dad, when you're out working, maybe you're mowing the lawn in the backyard, you are earning this income. So an extra about 10 cycles, it might be more for some of you, will be an extra $540. If you add this up, you guys, total in 60 days, $10,490. And it will probably be more for a lot of you. We have a couple people on here, you guys, on this call that have made over $10,000 in their first 8 weeks. And I am not, to stay compliant with Isagenix and to keep that integrity, I am not guaranteeing this income for anyone. I want you to see that it does take work, but it's doable. The highest level of leadership, you guys, is you enrolling 10 people, and you're helping them find 2 each. That's 30 total people in your business. 30 total people. If you guys maintain this level of leadership, 10 cycles a week for 1 year, you are residually earning $28,000 to $53,000 a year. Even take $28,000 and think about what that looks like over 12 months. An extra $2,000 a month. What would that do for your family? Would that pay your mortgage? Would that pay that really annoying car payment? What about a student loan payment? A lot of us have student loans. My student loans were over $600 a month. I had to refi those loans. I had to take forbearances on them. I could not afford that payment. So think about what this looks like for you guys. Think about your grocery budget. Maybe think about how you're able to bless other people. You guys, that is a really big part of our team. I'm going to be honest with you. Kelly gives to her heart. Her heart is so big to give, you guys. They donate hundreds of thousands of dollars annually to impact people. And I want you to put this into context. And if you take anything from this call tonight, even this one little thing that I'm going to tell you, I want you to go do a random act of kindness this week. You're starting off the week tomorrow. Mondays are fresh starts. I want you to enroll. That's number one. But I want you to go bless somebody else. And maybe that's just buying them a coffee in line. Maybe it's paying for the person behind you, whether you go to fast food. We're not judging. I love Chick-fil-A. I love Chipotle, you guys. I love McDonald's. I won't lie to you. I just eat it here and there with good nutrition. Go pay for the person behind you. It makes you feel good. And sometimes when you think that you don't have a lot to give to people, I urge you to give just a little bit of that. And as you go on with this business, you guys are able to do some really big things and to help other people. And that's a life of true impact, true impact. So I'm going to go back to Natalia for a little bit. I hope this makes clear sense to you guys. She's going to talk to you about what it looks like of getting started. So don't worry if your head's still spinning on all the money part. We will send you some videos. The person that invited you on this call will send you some resources and add you into Impact Makers so that you can watch the videos and really grasp and soak in this compensation plan. But as Kelly always says, ignorance on fire is so much better than knowledge on ice. Put the blinders on. Don't care about what anybody thinks of you. And this is brutally honest to you, you guys. As I did this at the beginning, of course I care what people think. I do like to please people. I don't like when people are talking about me. But at the end of the day, if you go fearlessly and confidently forward, people are going to join you. And you're not paying your bills or you're not paying off your debt with people's negative opinions. Let's be honest. I certainly wasn't getting anywhere $14,000 in debt with worrying about what people thought of me. I was getting more in debt because I was trying to keep up with the Joneses, buying things that I couldn't afford just to feel like I could fit in, buying that Louis Vuitton on a credit card. Dead serious. So Nat's going to show you guys how to get started, what that looks like, and go over thinking about some of the money that you guys spend on products right now. Natty, can you talk, girl? I can see your screen. I just can't hear you. Nat, take off screen share really quick.
Myself.
There you go.
Oh, okay. I couldn't unmute myself. Sorry.
That's okay. Sorry. Go back to screen
share. I got a little keynote, little presentation for you ladies and men. Can you guys see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Hold on one second. I just want to. All right. You guys good? You can see it?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Well, Meg just did an amazing job of explaining how to get cash in on all this money. And guys, the clock's ticking. Like, it's starting now. Like, this is the opportunity, and you have like the next 90 days to make this money. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want. But Meg, what's that deadline date to hit Crystal Executive? When's this over?
April 14th, I believe. Yep, April 14th. February 3rd is for manager. Director is March 10th, and Crystal Executive is April 14th, which is manager was the 2 consultants, you guys. Crystal Director was the 6 consultants, and Crystal Executive, April 14th, is the 10 consultants.
Awesome. So I just want you guys to know, April, that date, set it, put it everywhere, and just tell yourself, I will be at Crystal Executive, and I will make over $10,000 when I hit that in the next 90 days. Like, have that game face on and like your blinders on and just go. And we're all doing it together. We're going to have all the content for you guys for social media. I love doing graphics, and I'm going to give them out to you. We're going to have actionable tasks that we're going to take each week. Like, we're all running together. Me, you, Kelly, Meg, all of you guys, we're doing it. We're going it from ground zero as if we just enrolled today.
Natalia, also tell them how your team, you guys, you're not in this by yourself. I forgot to go over that. The residual income side of this business is you guys get people into your downline and your team that we enroll, your people enroll, people that are above you. you get those people in your team as well. That's what's really cool. So you're not alone in this business. It is a team environment, and there's not many compensation plans and network marketing that do that. It's extremely generous.
Yes, it's crazy. I have girls that I've enrolled from, like the very beginning. They've maybe enrolled 0 people, but they have over 1,000 people on their team that they can financially be benefiting off of. And they didn't enroll them, but my girls enrolled them. Some girls on this call enrolled, people above me enrolled them, and they're financially benefiting off that. And you don't see that a lot in many other companies. Like all the other ones out there, their compensation plan just doesn't have that. So this is a huge, step up from other companies, which is amazing. But I know you guys are sitting on here getting started. Like, I'm ready to go. I'm so excited. I'm all in. And if you are already in the business and you are looking to find friends, I'm going to walk you through on exactly how I get people started on the program. So first things first, the products work. Like, there's no doubt about it. I'll give you all my transformations. When I first started after the baby, like, the products work, guys. They work. Put them in your body. Like Kelly said, I promise you, they will do amazing things. These are all of my transformation photos. And the best part is it doesn't work once, doesn't work twice. It works all the time. So that's my transformation. I just wanted to share with you on this call because I think it speaks for itself. Like, I'm a product of the product and they work. Like, proof is in the pudding, baby.
And that's post baby.
Yeah, like that was me as a D1 athlete, no baby. After baby, I look even better. And the only thing that I changed up was isogenics. That's it. Like, that's all. Okay, so products work. We all know that. And just know, guys, that this is not just a weight loss program. This program is a solution for everyone, whether you're looking to get energy like Kelly, whether you're looking to gain lean muscle, whether you're just looking to age healthier, or just find an easy, convenient option for nutrition that costs way less than what you're already spending. And I'm going to get into that right now. Okay. I want you guys to honestly and brutally honest, ask yourself how much you spend a day on food. I'm talking vitamins, protein, nutrition. I'm going to give you basic bare bones here. But if you look at this breakdown, based off breakfast, you get coffee and maybe a breakfast sandwich, probably at Starbucks, going to cost you around $6. Lunch, I don't know, at your local lunch place, I don't know if you guys have Sweetgreen or stuff. I know salads aren't $8 there. They're more like $15, but I'm being very generous here. $8 salad when you're out to work. And then dinner, you cook from home. You get groceries, it costs you about $4, pretty cheap. I still think that's very generous too. And then you have 3 snacks throughout the day, maybe an apple, yogurt, and a bar. All this number, 6, 8, 4, 1, 1, 2. You know what that adds up to? It adds up to $22 a day. You might not realize that when you're spending it because food is a necessity. Everyone needs it. They don't think twice when they're swiping their card because they need to eat. But this equals $22 a day. And I break this down to every single person that gets into my business because I want them to understand that you are literally redistributing your grocery bill into your own business. That is going to give you a vehicle to financial freedom. Like, how cool is that? Instead of paying other people, other companies, other people making money, you are pouring into your business and it's allowing you to have this vehicle to make this $10,000. You are already spending the money. Like, you're already spending it. It's not an added expense. And I'd love to make that super clear with every single person I talk to because they're already swiping their card for all of the food. And it's not even nutrient dense. They're still missing out on all of their macros and they're not getting all the vitamins and minerals they need. So that's number one, $22 a day. On average, I would say that's what people really do spend on food. You may be a little bit less, you may be a little bit more, but I want you to know that there's a package for every single one of you getting started today. And they break down from $9 a day to $19 a day, which I want people whoever invited you to this call, they can break down the packages a little bit more. But I'm going to be super real with you guys. If you want to get started and you're going to duplicate this business, the best package to get on is the best one. You're getting all of your vitamins, you're getting all of your shakes, you're getting a blender, your cleansed chocolates, dehydrated greens powder. Can I tell you how much money I spent on green juice when I was working at Lululemon? I'd go to the juice bar. I'd spend $12. $10 to $12 on one green juice. And there was like 30 grams of sugar in it. This has 1 gram of sugar and literally you can have 30 servings of it. It's like, it equals out to $1.10 a day. Like if you bought it by itself.
Natalia, let's also remind people this is US dollars. So just to give you guys like a little tidbit, everything that we've shown you, Canadians, it's more money for you. Mexico, it's more. So just keep that in mind, you guys. And we can do the conversions for you. And we also have all of the websites in different languages for the 18 countries we're in. So it will do the conversion rate for you as well. Just wanted to do that. Thank you, Taylor, for pointing that out.
Thanks, Taylor. Yeah, so these are the 3 package options. There's other packages too that you can get started on, but these packages are for anyone looking to gain weight, lose weight, feel better, have more energy, anti-aging, like whatever it is, this system works for everybody, okay? And the big thing about the best package is you guys getting started in the business, you get 2 free coupons, $29 off coupons to have 2 of your friends join. So what better way is that when you get started, you can go and bless 2 people's lives right off the bat, like Meg was talking about. Just be like, hey, I want you to do this with me. Please, like, let's do it together. It's going to be so much fun. We can hold each other accountable. And you know what I have for you? I have $29 off your first package. And that's amazing. You give a gift to someone like that. Both the better and the best package have free wholesale pricing for the entire year. And you guys honestly just pick what works for you. We're not trying to upsell you. We want you to work. This is not about us. This is about you and your journey and how we can literally flip the grocery bill into isogenics to allow you to afford this amazing nutrition and at the same time build your business. So if you get started on the good package, that's $9 a day. Do it. Whatever works for you. We're not here to push and shove. We want to meet you where you're at, and we want you to get the ground running. Any of these packages will be suitable to start your business. But whatever you do pick, I do realize, and I see it in my business, when you get started, whatever package, that's mostly the package that you're going to start enrolling with. And in the business, do you want me to go over PIBs real quick, Meg?
Yeah, I think that's good.
So let's say you got 2 girlfriends to get started tonight. One person picks a good package. You would get a $25 initial bonus for getting them signed up. Now, if you got 2 people started in the same week, 2 people tonight, that $25 will double to $50 per good package. So that's $25 can double into $50. Someone gets started on the better package, your product introductory bonus, which you'll receive from Isogenics, is $50. And if you get a second person that week, that $50 turns into $100 for every better package you enroll with. And then the best package, the initial bonus is $100. And if you get a second person between Monday through Sunday, our commission week, that $100 bonus will turn into $200. So
per person.
Per person. So that's how you make that 50 quick. It's 25, 50, 100. 25 on the good, 50 on the better, 100 on the best. And then you have that opportunity to double all that money just by getting a second person to enroll. So if you're enrolling somebody on the best package compared to a good, it's a difference of making $25 to $100 or making $100 to $400. You see how quickly you can duplicate and maximize your business. So whatever you get started on is most likely what people, they're like, oh, well, what did you get started on? I got started on the best package. Okay, I need to do that one too. So that's how easy it could be for you. And guys, this is your business. Where in the world can you pay $89 to start a business with unlimited earning income? Literally unlimited. You're already paying for food. It's not an added expense. These shakes cost $2.85, whether you spend it in your business or not. They're $2.85. So I just want to make that super clear. And I also want you guys to know, talk to people that way when they're getting into the business. It's your overhead cost. You know how much money it costs for people to keep the lights on in their business, pay employees. You don't have to do any of that. $589, and you can literally make as much money as you want. So amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much it. As far as getting started goes, you pick your package and we'll just get you signed up and get you going. And as soon as you enroll, there's no difference. If you want to enroll with whatever package, you have the opportunity to share. You just literally convert to an associate and your clock starts ticking to hit bonuses. There's no added fees. There's nothing extra you have to pay. When you're a customer in Isogenics or you want to build the business, we all pay the same price and there's no added fees, nothing hidden. So as soon as you buy your package, that literally opens up the doors to creating residual and financial income with Isogenics. So just going through the packages, maybe pick which one works for you, which one you want to get started on. and reach out to the person that got you started or added you into this amazing group that we have right now, this meeting, and we'll get you going. It's going to be amazing. And all these packages, that's 25% off retail pricing, which you guys will always get when you join in our team.
Yeah. Thanks, Nat. That was amazing. Oh, I see Britt's over there with Kelly. Hey, Britt. So
Mini boss.
I have to take you off. I have to unmute you. Yeah, thank you guys all so much for hopping on tonight. And if you have any questions, please pop them down into the chat box so that we can answer them for you. I hope that this was of value to you guys, and you see that we've entered a really special time in Isagenix right now. It's a double bonus period. You guys, they don't do this, like hardly ever. They did it last year, and that was it. We were shocked when they released it again this year. So that's why we did this call. I love Zoom chats, you guys. It's like we're all kind of sitting right across from each other, but we're in like 6 different countries. That is so amazing. And I want to thank you guys who are on internationally. I know for some of you, it's the middle of the night. Waking up in the middle of the night to get on this is really incredible. I promise Nat and I, the next one we're doing, we're going to wake up in the middle of the night to do them with your people and your country. So keep that in mind also. It's sacrifices, and we appreciate you taking and making those sacrifices, especially when you have children. It might be bedtime or feeding time. So thank you guys all so much. We are truly grateful for you, and we cannot wait for you to join this team. It is a fun group. If you are joining us in Phoenix next week, get ready, because it is going to be fun. And if you can't make it to Phoenix, don't forget to go on to isagenixevents.com. You can buy the live ticket, you guys. $50. $50. It's a business write-off. Get it? Watch it when you can. Soak it all up and take it in. And the amazing Natalia, guys, is one of the freaking speakers on stage in front of all of these people. She was asked, her and Kelly both will be speaking on the big stage, you guys. And I'm going to be sitting in the front row, like bawling my eyes out with my cowbell. Taking my cowbell, crying like crazy. So thank you guys so much tonight for hopping on. We cannot wait for you to join this team and cheer each of you on as you race to some life-changing, incredible income opportunity in this business. And know that you're worthy. Know that you are capable of it. It's possible, and you are worthy. Don't let the negative thoughts in your mind and your fears hold you back, you guys, because I'm telling you, that's just keeping you from achieving the things that you are so capable of doing. So thank you guys so much. Good night.
Are we doing WhatsApp?
Oh, WhatsApp. Yeah, we can talk about that.
Let's get people in on that right now.
Yeah. All right, so you guys, we're also going to be adding everybody on WhatsApp. Text the person that added you to this call, please, with your phone number, and download the app, Whats, WHATS app, APP. It's a free international text device and phone call device. We're going to do daily text on there for everybody that's running towards these bonuses. So you just have to join the group. We can add up to 300 people on there, and we'll be sending out some encouragement every day. Different things that come to our mind that might help you, going over some objections that you might get, and answering questions, just fully supporting you guys on a daily basis there. So definitely download WhatsApp, because that's step number 2 once you enroll and you're added into ISOfuel and Impact Makers. Thank you, Nat, for reminding me of that.
You're welcome. Yeah, that's where we're going to take off running, and you guys invite as many people as you want, because I think that community aspect that we have going on right now creates a lot of FOMO. Like if I see Meg go and hit this bonus, I want to go hit it too. I'm going to be mad if I don't get it, So we all encourage each other and support each other, and we're literally going to hit the ground running ASAP, because I know that you guys are every single one of you have the ability to hit this. You just got to put it in your mind, and you got to go. Just go,
yeah.
go.
Nat, there's a question down here from Laura. I see that the Better package includes a blender. Is that what you use?
Oh.
Also, is that a selling point?
Let me tell you about our blender, okay? I absolutely love it. I choose this over the Vitamix. It has an 8-ounce serving line, so you can easily make the best Frosty ever. So what I do is I put ice in there, ice to 8 ounces, water to 8 ounces. It literally makes the consistency perfect. I have it packed in my bag. That's the one thing I did pack, is my blender. I packed it in my suitcase. I take it with me everywhere. Comes with 2 shaker bottles that you can literally just grab and go, put the cap on, has the shaker bottle blender. It is literally the best blender I have ever used. It makes the shake perfect. I'm telling you, I literally love the blender. I'm obsessed with it.
And you can take it to work with you, which is really cool too. If you keep it in your bag. Yeah. Put it in your purse, put it in your man sack or man bag, whatever you call it.
Yeah, backpack, throw it in. That's perfect.
A great question. Any other questions, you guys? Natalia and her black and clear blender. She loves that thing.
I love it. I love it. I'm not.
That's a great question. Okay, you guys, if you have more, please shoot us texts and messages. Thank you. so much for hopping on. We love you guys, and it's going to be an amazing 2019. Have a good night, guys. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, okay.